Hey there, today I'm going to be doing a story time of my very first kiss, and it is a good one. I don't even know where to start with this. It is so embarrassingly awesome. Setting the scene, I was a sophomore in high school. I feel like a lot of stuff happens my sophomore year in high school. That's so weird. And actually, technically, I wasn't even a sophomore anymore. I was going into my junior year. I had never made out with a boy before. I've had pecks on the lips, so this is, I guess, technically my first French kiss. Anyway, summer going into junior year, my friend Brittany and I, funny we share the same name. I'm not protecting anyone's names in this because it's not anything bad, it's just kind of comical. But Brittany and I were going to head out and we were going to meet up with two guys that we had been talking to. I don't think Brittany was in a relationship with her guy. I know I was just talking to mine. In high school, before Sam, which was my last boyfriend, I didn't have boyfriends. It's just, I don't know why. I was just more of someone that would talk to people and then just not want to date them. And I'm sure some of them didn't want to date me. I just never really had the urge to be in a relationship, I guess. So Brittany and I were going over in another town to where Craig and Abe were. So Craig is the guy I was talking to. Abe was the one she was talking to. They didn't go to the same school, but they were best friends, which is how I met Craig in the first place. So we went over to their town and went to Abe's parents' house. Again, high school, we didn't have our own places, of course. And we were just hanging out. We've done this many times. Except tonight was a little different because Brittany and Abe were on the couch making out, and Craig and I were kind of just sitting there next to each other. And somehow or another, we ended up making out ourselves. So, again, never done this before, didn't know how to do it. I just went with the flow. I guess that's what you do in all situations. Ended up underneath of him kind of, because we were laying down at that point on the couch, and I would say I was more on the bottom. It's not like he was laying on top of me, but angled on top of me, I guess you can say. And we were making out, and I remember giggling a lot. I am so awkward and weird at times, so I don't even know how long that took place, but I know in the middle of it thinking, this is really sloppy, and I wasn't really enjoying it. It wasn't bad, but it just felt so wet, and I was like, is this what it's always like? I felt like my makeup was going everywhere, and that there was just slobber all over my face. It wasn't cute, I guess. I didn't feel cute in the moment. So in the midst of this, Brittany, who was on the neighboring couch, like I said, yelled my name, and it kind of startled me, and I looked at her, and she was her face was just deer in headlights. She was like, you need to go to the bathroom now. And I was frightened, and I looked up, and Craig was also staring at me, horror on his face, and he darted, sprinted away. So at this point, I'm like, what is wrong with me? Something's wrong. So I went to the bathroom. No one was saying anything. Craig just got up and ran. I went over and looked in the mirror, and there was blood everywhere. All over my face, all over my shirt, in my hair. I was so freaking bloody. And as it turns out, Craig ended up getting a bloody nose all over me. And that was my first kiss. Brittany and I left almost immediately after that. I actually didn't even see Craig before I left because he was upstairs. I'm sure he was, out of everyone, the most embarrassed. And I just wanted to go home and take a shower. I felt so disgusting. So we left. I remember just in horror laughing the whole way home. It was so embarrassing, the worst first kiss and best first kiss ever. Craig ended up texting me, I want to say maybe a day later or so, just apologizing and saying how extremely embarrassed and awful he feels, but I guess he had been getting bloody noses all week, so that's why he got another one in the middle of it. I don't think we broke his nose. I know some of you were probably thinking that it wasn't that crazy. But Craig and I actually never ended up hanging out again. I think both of us were just a little weirded out by it. I just laugh all the time thinking of the story. I feel like this is a good first kiss story, and the fact that I will never forget it. Let me know in the comments below if you have any good first kiss stories or any bad first kiss stories, and I would love to hear them. Other than that, I don't have anything left to tell you. I'm sure I'll be doing more story times in the future. I think I have another one planned that is not so comical, more scary than anything, so let me know if that's something you want to hear too, or if you just like the comedy ones. I'm gonna head out though, so I will see you guys really soon in another video. Bye!